Student handout number 5. We're solving inequalities in real life today. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you time, you and your partner, to work each problem. And then we're going to come work each problem. When you're done with the problem, come show it to me. If you get it right, then I'm going to give you a homework pass. If you don't, then you won't. We're going to do that for each one of them, and I think there's 4 problems today. So you have an opportunity to get 4 homework passes today if you get all of these right. So when you're done, come show it to me, okay? All right, because you know how to do all this. You have all the information you need. Today, you just got to put it all together. So, all right, number 1. Pausing now. Go. All right, welcome back. Number 1. Says Missy is saving to attend a week at summer camp. She needs $250 to register. Her parents will give her $75. She needs to raise the rest of the money babysitting for $12 per hour. What is the minimum number of hours she must babysit? So first of all, let's go ahead and find all the words we need, all the words that matter to us. Do we care that she's going to summer camp? Not really. But we do know the $250 matters. That's what she needs. We do know that her $75 parents' money that they gave her, that matters. We also that she needs to raise the rest of it by babysitting for $12 per hour. That matters. And then the last part is, what is the minimum number? Minimum. So if you go back and you look at your homework from yesterday, minimum, okay, that is greater than or equal to, because that's the middle. That's the smallest number she can have. It needs to be more than that or equal to that. So greater than or equal to. So now let's go fill in everything we know based on what we've read right there. I know that she needs $250. Guys, if you don't have some of this filled out, you need to be writing this. I know that she already has $75. If you have something that I don't have, you need to be writing it. And I also know that she earns $12 per hour. Also know that the sign will be greater than or equal to. I do know that. What do I need to know? I need to know how many hours she needs to work. To pay for the trip. So also, I need to know how many hours she needs to work to pay for her trip. How many hours she needs to babysit. All right, so let's go set the problem up. So we know that parents are giving her $75 plus $12 per hour. Plus whatever she makes, has to be greater than or equal to the $250 that she needs. So it's the $75 that mom and pops gave her plus $12 per hour, which is 12 times x, which is just 12x, is greater than or equal to $250. So now let's work that out. Let's undo the addition or subtraction. And some of you may be thinking that it says addition there, so I need to undo that. No, that is with the x. That is 12 times x. We're not undoing that right now. We're undoing this 75 plus 75 over here. All right, so let's get rid of that. Now you have 12x greater than or equal to 175. Got my x, sorry. So now I am going to divide by 12. And I'm going to get x needs to be greater than or equal to 14.6. All right, I rounded that. You did not. You may have 14.6. I think, not even sure what the next number is, but you can round to 14.6. This is what I've done. So now let's go over here and answer the question, because if you put the answer as 14.6, you didn't get it right, because you're not going to babysit 0.6 of an hour. Come on now. You're going to have to babysit 15 hours. So the solution is Missy must babysit 15 hours or more. Because you're not going to babysit a part of an hour. It's not how it works. All right, there's that. Once you have that copied, go ahead and start on number 2. I'm pausing now. All right, welcome back. Number 2 says the youth soccer team is fundraising to wash the cars. They paid $84.55 for supplies. That's probably important. If they charge $8 per wash, that's probably important. How many cars must be washed to profit $300? So all of this is important. So let's go solve it. What do I know? I know that they paid $84.55. I know that they need at least $300. And I also know that they earn $8 per wash. So I know that they paid $84.55, and I know they need at least $300, and then I also know they earned $8 per wash. What do I need to know? If you don't get all of this, I'll have it paused while you're working on the next one, so don't panic. What do I need to know? I need to know how many cars must be washed to profit $300. So I need to know how many cars must be washed to make $300. Again, if you don't get all that, I will come back to that. All right, so to set the problem up, I know that I am going to make $8 per wash, so 8x, 8 times how many cars I wash, minus $84.55. Why is that? Because I bought supply, so I have to pay that back before I can make the money. So whatever I make, I have to subtract what I've already paid, okay, to get to that $300 I need. So that needs to be greater than or equal to $300. So let's go ahead and subtract or do the next step. So we're going to add $84.55 to undo that operation. Those go away. I'm left with 8x needs to be greater than or equal to $384.55. Now I'm going to divide by 8, and I'm going to be left with x is greater than or equal to 48. Now, 8 divided by, or should I say 384.55 divided by 8 is technically 48.06. So how many cars do they need to wash? Well, 48 ain't going to cut it because it's over 48. How many cars do they need to be washed? The soccer team must wash 49 cars or more. They can always wash more if they want to. All right, I'm going to zoom out, let you get that. Once you get that, go ahead and start on number 3. Pausing now. All right, welcome back. Well, let's go to number 3. Joanne, that's my mama's name. Let's highlight all the information that may be relevant. Joanne has a bank account with $350. Every week, that's probably important, she withdraws $12.50 to attend the movies. So she goes to the movies every week. What is the maximum number of weeks that Joanne can withdraw the money without allowing her bank account to drop below $210? Okay? So how many weeks can she go without her account dropping below $210? So let's write what we have. What do I know? I know that she has $350. The movies cost $12.50. per week. And then I also know can't drop below 210, right? She has 350. Movies cost $12.50 per week, and she can't drop below 210. Again, if you're not getting all that in time, I will zoom out in a minute, and you'll be able to get all that. What do I need to know? I need to know what is the max number of weeks Joanne can go to the movies without, W/O means without, by the way, going, that's one way to write it, without going below 210. Me and my son went and watched, what was that movie? Gummit. The black blob or whatever, that's like an alien that comes to Earth. All right. Plan and work. All right, so she has a bank account with $350 in it, minus the $12.50 per week that she spends. Cannot go less than the $210. So we're going to subtract $350. Those are going to go away. I'm going to be left with negative 12.50x less than negative 240. No, 140. No. Yeah, 140. All right. Then I am going to divide by negative 12.50. Okay, those go away. I'm left with x. Flip the sign. Why? Because I divided across by negative. 140 divided by negative 12.5. I really don't know what that is off the top of my head, but let me get that for you real quick. It is 11.2. So x is less than 11.2. So she can't go 0.2. So she can't go the 12th time. She don't have enough. So she has to stop at 11 times because she don't have enough money to go the 12th time. So Joanne can go to the movies. For 11 weeks. All right, I'm going to zoom out, and as soon as you get that copied, go ahead and do number 4. Pausing now. Welcome back. Number 4. A jet ski rental charges a flat rate of $75 plus, it's probably key, an additional $60 per hour. You do not want to spend more than 200. How many hours can you rent it without going over? So what do I know? I know that there's a flat rate of $75. I know that there's a rental fee of $60 per hour. And then I know that I can't spend, I have a max of $200. That's all I got in my pocket. Johnny Crockett. What do I need to know? I need to know how many hours I can rent the jet ski. So let's go work it out. I know that is $60 per hour plus the $75. And I know it has to be less than 200 because that's all the amount of money I got. So now let's go work it out. I'm going to subtract 75. Those go away. I'm going to be left with 60x is less than 125. And then I'm going to divide by 60. And I'm going to be left 60. left with x is less than or equal to 2.1. So I can't rent it for 3 hours because I don't have it all the way I don't have the money. I can only go 2. Yeah, I'll have a little money left over, right? But I don't have enough to have it for 3 hours, only 2 hours. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to write, you can rent the jet ski for 2 hours. All right, that's all I have for today. I will zoom out so you make sure you get it all, and I'll see you on the flip side.